Good morning. Good morning. What is it? 3:40 a.m. It's a wonderful Tuesday. It's game time. And I have to tell you, I love the results that I'm getting at the gym. And even though I may want to not wake up sometimes and get it going, I can always reflect back on the fact of the results that I'm getting. Running on the treadmill, stair climber, these things that are the hardest that people avoid. I think the only thing I can do above and beyond that to really solidify a solid workout would to be to do my legs, to work my legs on a continual basis. Because why? When you do the hardest things, it makes everything else feel very simple. Yesterday, it was my dad's birthday, and I don't really know how this correlates into what I'm getting ready to say, but we went and wished him a happy birthday. But then we came home and I just played with the kids. Malachi wasn't there. He was out. I think he might have been at work. But I played with Sanaya and I played with Silas and just kind of horsed around and wrestled with them and talked to them and reconnected with them. I had to tell a client Saturday or Sunday who had reached out to me, and I didn't really know what they needed, but I had to let them know Sunday is a day that I use to rejuvenate my body, that I use to rejuvenate my mind, that I use to rejuvenate and replenish my relationship with my family members, and it allows me to come back into the next day. And when I spoke with that client yesterday, which was Monday, he says, "Hey, I had no idea that you took time out to do that. I apologize." I said, "Well, that's not a big deal." I said, "But it helps me service you better. It helps me be better for you if I can have that time." And so spending time and playing with the kids yesterday was a very enlightening experience. It showed me a couple things. It showed me that if I'm very productive throughout a normal day, let's say a 10-hour work day, 5 days a week, then there's no reason why you can't commit or dedicate 2 hours to just playing with your kids or talking to your wife or whatever it is that you're going to be doing. It's up to you. Because for me, maybe it wasn't going to be playing with them, because it's not always. Sometimes I want to just sit back and watch an old Western, which I love Westerns. Or maybe sometimes I just want to sit back and not do anything and not be touched and not be talked to. And sometimes. But as I'm sitting there playing with them, I have a stronger sense of their love for me. I have a stronger sense of their respect for me. I have a stronger sense of their need for me as a part of their development, as a part of them sharpening their iron, because iron sharpens iron. I lend that to my children. And it was cool. It was cool just to lay back and have Sanaya cuddle up to me and say, "I love you, Daddy." You knew it was genuine. She's gonna be 2 years old. She's gonna be 2 years old next week, and for her to cuddle up to me and say, "I love you, Daddy," that was her way of saying, "I love that you stopped to acknowledge me. I love that you gave me the time to be with you. I love that you're just here. But keep something in mind. I get that love and affection because of the work I put in all day, because they know. Without a doubt, Daddy is doing it. He's out there doing it. So if I had any advice for anybody, it'd be to do what your heart tells you to do. Do what your body tells you to do. Do what the spirit deep down inside you tells you to do. And have no regrets or no reservations about making those decisions. Because at the end of the day, your path in this life is unique. It's special. It's different. And it's not meant to look like mine. So I think that's what kills me about competition. There's no competition. How do you take something as unique as the human self and compete it against another person? They say literally in the Olympics, you only get to that point by being the most elite. So literally the wins and the losses are determined by centimeters or millimeters. I didn't do well in math, so millimeter could mean 10 miles. I don't know. But centimeter, whatever the case may be. But that's all that needs to be the determining factor. It doesn't have to be a lot. It can be a little bit. So why would you ever compare yourself to somebody else when you can reach inside, grab your own greatness, pull it out, and it will be enough to be the best in any race? And last night I wasn't in competition. Playing with my kids, I felt like the best. Depending on the race, depending on the day, depending on the condition, and depending on what's going on, I'm winning the race no matter what I'm doing because I'm genuine to myself. That's all that matters.